Action. Welcome back to Coming This Summer. We have some bittersweet news on the heels of Snow White flopping in the box office. Tangled.
Yeah,
Tangled
is no. Oh,
just kidding. Tangled is no longer being in development.
it's been put on
hold
pause
indefinitely. So we don't get our Tangled live action, which means no Jack Quaid as Flynn Rider, no Florence Pugh as Rapunzel.
We just talked about this. We were so excited.
That was going to be the win. That was going to be the get. On the heels of Snow White, which sucked.
Disney never learns the right lessons.
No. They're like, cancel it. We're not going to take what we learned and make this other product better. Canceled.
Which,
why would you do that?
This comes off the heels of them canceling the Princess and the Frog sequel series after they just redid their entire ride to be what? Princess
and the Frog. Hey-oh, we came up with that brilliant idea of you can only exclusively watch it if you get a ticket to ride that ride. Wouldn't that have been perfect?
Actually been.
That would have been genius.
That would have been a big promo.
No,
watch it early if you.
Fuck you, cancel. Like, lame, dude. Yeah. This Snow White being bad, Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if you've been watching some of the promos.
I think it's
Lilo
gonna crush.
Stitch. I don't think it looks good.
I don't think it looks bad, and I think people, those kind of movies. I want you to stop and think when the last one like that was a failure with the live action fluffy thing that's in the movie with you. That monster movie still made money. If made money.
Yeah.
Sonic, Detective Pikachu. This
furry guy.
This movie's gonna crush.
You're right. You're right.
Is it gonna be great?
No, I don't think it looks great.
I don't think it looks.
Some things don't belong, and it's not live action. He's still a CGI animated character.
It's the weird.
Guys.
It's the blend.
We're all forgetting about this. That no live action. Even Snow White wasn't live action.
They call them now live action CGI movies.
Okay, but when you're referring to, you're going to say live action Lion King. No one on the common tongue is going to say the live action / CGI remake of Lion King.
You want the Dink in a suit playing Stitch.
Yes. Yes. I want Peter Dinklage in a suit playing Stitch. Yes.
Okay, I want that too.
No, that is not what I want. No, that is not what I want. But even Bleakley
that would be live action.
Jumba are like Zach Galifianakis and other guy. And like they half the time they switch to like a CGI thing. So like if that looks bad, if Snow White was barely a live action, I'm not surprised they canceled Tangled. You know what I mean?
But the parts of Snow White that look good would have looked amazing in Tangled.
True. The environments.
That's what
little chameleon guy looking like that turtle. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The horse.
The rest of the movie, you can't hold that to what Tangled. And plus, Snow White's like from the 30s, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tangled's from like the 2000s?
2010. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it would have been fun. That would have been fun to see how they do the hair, what they do with that. Like,
instead, we got
the lanterns.
Yeah.
The lanterns.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Snow White doesn't have an animated scene because it's so old that is really like, wow.
Right.
Like, I got to watch this
for
movie
what it
just
was
for this.
Right. For what it was 100 years ago, it looked great.
The lantern scene, though, is the reason you watch Tangled. Because it looks so good. Like, imagine that in live action.
That's...
Like, even the town looks better.
This is what I mean. Like, Disney learns their... Oh, everybody hated the movie, so let's... Well, no, everybody hated specific things about the movie.
Remember when everyone loved Jungle Book? Like,
what happened?
And you made Lion King, and then everybody hated Lion King, but
that
didn't stop you.
It made $1 billion.
That didn't stop them because it made money. Like, you have to make it work in live action and also still make a good movie. Like, I don't like live action Lion King. It's not terrible. It's Lion King.
It's all right.
It's fucking Lion King.
It's okay.
It's the same story.
Aladdin's pretty good.
This one is like, no, we gotta make like Snow White like a hero. You know what I mean? Like she saves everybody intensely at the end.
It's weird. Well, no, the end was Wish.
Yes, the end was straight up Wish.
100%.
Which they didn't learn their lesson then. Let's take the ending of the movie that flopped and plug it into Snow White. You can't. Or just do live action Wish. Or how about you just made Wish your original live action movie
for their anniversary?
Ariana DeBose would have done much better
in live action. Yeah.
Half of them would. Because we wouldn't have had the bad voice acting that we had in Wish. Point proven.
Yeah, that's a really weird thing. Like, if Disney wanted to play that hybrid live action CG, they should have done a Wish movie like that, where you had cool old school callback elements to your animation, but made it live action.
Right.
Because that's what Snow White felt like they tried to do.
Yeah, but it didn't work. No, but if it was an original story that did that, we could forgive it more. Because this is how it's always looked,
I agree.
Now, if they did live action Wish, I'd be like, well, it's still a bad movie, guys. If that was live action, I would have been like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
start
'cause
doing
part-
live action
parts were
original movies.
Because what's Moana gonna be?
Right. Moana. It's just going to be Moana. Right. Exactly.
But because those two movies have made a gajillion dollars,
Yep.
they're not gonna cancel that one.
No. No.
And it'll make a bunch of money.
Even though that's in development.
Well, they're
That's
like
being filmed.
basically done
It's
filming.
almost done. Yeah.
And that'll make $1 billion, and they'll go, you know what? We can do this again.
Yeah.
And they'll learn all the wrong things from Moana.
Moana. And then we'll get another Snow White, and they'll go, we can't do this.
Yeah, then they'll choke Tangled. They'll bring it back and then ruin it.
I hope Stitch does well because we want Tangled.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Maybe
if
that cancels
if
out
Lilo
what
and
Snow White
Stitch
did.
might cancel out.
And that's in the summer.
It's true.
And people love Stitch. It's original Stitch voice actor. So it's like,
It
I'm going
is.
to be there. I'm going to go see it. It'll be a great summer movie.
I think that ends up.
I think it'll crush.
I think
so
that
hopefully
might
that does well enough to
be-
get Tangled back in
that
production.
might be the #1 movie of the year. I'm not kidding.
Minecraft is climbing.
You're right.
Minecraft is
I forgot that
climbing.
Minecraft was insanity.
Minecraft is crushing.
Is it weird that I blacked that out?
Yeah, it is weird. It is kind of weird because your kids have probably only talked about Minecraft for the past
If I hear
month.
Chicken Jockey one more goddamn time.
Oh shit. Anyway, Tangled live action on hiatus. Hopefully Stitch can reverse the curse of
Reverse the curse.
of Disney live action movies. But
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy